Okay, and we are live. Yeah. What do you think about the title of this live stream? Clickbait. Yeah. Um, that seems to be what YouTube wants now. Clickbait. I'm not going to do clickbait. It has to do with my ethics, but I did it in this live stream. It's somewhat, fitting to the topic of what I'm going to talk about here. And I realized that it will not be interesting to many people, because why would you care about the stuff going on that affects YouTube creators like me? I mean, most people don't. There will be people uploading to YouTube anyway. So why would you care? But I care. And I talked about this in another live stream. And I have more insight into what's going on now. It's not censorship. That's not what it is. That has been a problem, but we're not going to get into that now. That's not why we are facing these problems as creators now. And I'm going to say straight away, okay, because I know I will get lots of comments about move to, and then fill in your favorite alternative video hosting platform. As per today, there is no good alternative, not if you want to make money. And also, let me just say that if you think that YouTube creators shouldn't make money, then we disagree. Okay. And this might be probably not the right channel for you. Okay. I put a lot of time and effort into this, and this is only my smaller channel, my live streaming channel. I don't really care about the views on this platform here. No, sorry, on this channel. But if you know my content, you know I have a much larger channel as well. So what's going on? I have. Let me tell you how I noticed that something is absolutely going on, and it's not good. It's not good at all. I started watching YouTube less. Yeah, I started watching YouTube less. And the reason for that is very simple. I found less and less interesting videos. Now, why is that? Okay, Jonathan, thanks a lot for the super chat. That's awesome. Thanks a lot. I'll get back to that. Okay. Yeah. So why? Because I will forget I'll get out of this train or line of thought or whatever. Okay. And the reason I'm sitting close to the camera, not trying to speak too loud, is that the other people in the house, they are still sleeping. So why have I been watching YouTube less? Well, because I can't see that there are that many interesting videos, enjoyable videos, and so on. There are less videos that I want to see. So what I've done is that there's a list of the channels that you subscribe to, and I clicked on those channels because I thought maybe it's broken again. Maybe YouTube is broken again. I clicked on several of those channels, and what I found out is that a lot of these creators are no longer uploading videos. They have stopped. Why is that? Why would they suddenly stop? Um, and I've been trying to see if, like, have I been unsubscribed? But no. These people, these creators that I used to watch all their videos, and they have stopped uploading. Why is that? Okay, I have an explanation for that. I'm not going to stop uploading videos, but I have an explanation. I think I know what's going on. A few months ago, well, quite some time ago, YouTube made a big change. And maybe you didn't know, but YouTube went from a subscription-based recommendation to a algorithm-based recommendation. Okay, so no longer would it matter much if you subscribe to a channel. YouTube will, in the recommended videos section that most people use, that algorithm that suggests or recommends videos will no longer care about which channels you subscribe to. So that, as you can imagine, will harm us creators, because it used to be like you make videos and you get a good grasp of what your audience likes. So you make videos like that. Sometimes you deviate from that, you make other kinds of videos, but you try to keep in mind what your audience is interested in. But now, lately, it seems like it doesn't matter at all what I do. Now, my views are good. My ratio on the main channel when it comes to my views on the videos in relation to the number of subscribers is good, but the channel is not growing anymore. Okay. I can put a lot of time and effort into the editing, the filming, and everything. It doesn't matter. And now I've seen other large YouTubers and YouTubers with larger channels than my bigger channel. They've been talking about this lately. And I think this is the main reason why so many of these YouTube creators that I have been following are no longer uploading videos, because those channels are mostly small. And when you're a small YouTuber, you want to build up your audience. And some people say they don't care, but I don't believe in that. I think everyone wants a lot of people to watch their videos, and you do your best, and you make an effort, but then you discover that, let's say I'm watching a lot of bushcraft videos, and you make an effort to make a great bushcraft video. You make a weekly video, maybe twice per week, and the videos just get buried in the system. They vanish. Nobody sees them. And then you see that the videos that you get recommended, for instance, in the bushcraft section, the bushcraft niche, are typically videos, and I have to say this because it annoys me, videos with that are fake. Two guys building a swimming pool with their bare hands in the jungle. That's nonsense. It's fake. Or some girl in her blonde underwear in the woods making um, catching fish with her bare hands, and we have all seen this, and it annoys me because I've never even clicked on any of those thumbnails, and I hate it. you know it's fake. I don't want to watch that. It's rubbish. So this is the problem. This is the main problem. Um, do I think that YouTube cares? No. Do I think that YouTube will do something about this? No. I think that their short term, their they care they don't have a long term view on things. Okay, that's often the problem with the big corporations. It's going to kill YouTube if they continue this, and I think they will. Um, or if it's not going to kill YouTube, it's going to change YouTube. I think I got a foot in the door, and because my main channel, just in time, my main channel is big, um, and I have a very the community there is awesome, very faithful um, as well. So, but it annoys me that smaller YouTubers are suffering because of this. Okay, so this is my observation, and other people, other YouTubers have been talking about this lately. And a lot of people will be saying, well, why do you complain? You have a large main channel. Why do you complain? And you need to listen to me. If that's your opinion, you need to listen to me. I'm worried mostly because the fact that smaller YouTubers seem to give up, uh, and that's a problem. And when I share videos and so on, I often do that to help smaller channels. When I see good content, I think they deserve the attention. Um, but yeah, okay, let me get to the super chat, sir. Jonathan, yeah, it gets tiresome. We need to fight. That's absolutely true. Um, yes, BA, thanks for the donation. The clickbait, yeah, it is an overdrive these days, absolutely. And I've been thinking about if it wasn't for the fact that a lot of people, thousands, they can't take a joke. I would make a thumbnail with me like this big in the corner, and one of these fake. I'll just take one of those images of one of those fake bushcraft, quote unquote, bushcraft girls, scantily clad, I think it's called, in the front, and I'll just paste an axe in there and a fire, and that would be the thumbnail. And I would write something like, "Oh my God, almost died," or something like that, because you see a lot of thumbnails like that. I think actually the prepping niche is the worst because it's like prepare now or it will be too late, and you have a nuclear bomb going off in the distance there behind some guy with a gas mask on and a gun, and it's I know they are trying their best to get people to click on those, but what I think is that if you do that, I mean, you will get people disappointed. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Buy my prepper food or die. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Billy Bob Blogs says, whatever I look for on YouTube, I get American. I don't want to watch American content. Um, I mean, well, lots of American content is good, I believe, but it's like for me, to be honest with you, I connect more with the British mentality than with the American mentality when we're talking about things like the outdoors, preparedness, bushcraft, and so on. Um, I the things going on in the USA, especially, is it's just too extreme to me. It's so emotional. We're not that emotional over here, they wear their feelings on, no, their heart on the sleeve. Is that what they say? So it's a bit odd to me sometimes. um, just watch, exactly. Yeah, we need to address the clickbait. I get accused of clickbait as well. Um, but here's the thing: it's a fine balance, because you need to do something with the thumbnail that makes it interesting. So I guess it's depends on who, the individual. I guess some would say I do clickbait thumbnails. I try to stay on topic. I try not to be speculative about it. Um, yeah, emo. No, not really. Yes, you have those, but I think a lot of people on the right politically in the USA are very emotional. They are so emotional, um, and I'm it's I get a little bit. It makes me tired. Um, yeah, DoomTube. Yes, and this surprised face. Like, I can't even make faces like that. Oh my God, almost died. But it's the same on TV. You know, what's wrong with clickbait titles? Well, um, I think you should be truthful about what you will get in the video. That's what I think. You might disagree, but honesty is important to me. Yeah, we Norwegians seem cold emotionally. Well, yes, I know. A bit like the Finns, um, but we're not. We are brought up with this idea that you shouldn't bother other people with your feelings too much, and and also it's looked down upon if you show too much negative emotions and get angry and upset, and especially in public. um, okay. Okay. Yes. Animanarchy. I hate that too. You won't believe this, and if that's all it says, I don't click on it, because no, I know what's going on there. Um, so you need to be patient as a YouTube creator. Yes, you won't get less views, but over time, I believe that if you don't do that, your honesty will, your audience, you will build a larger audience, and you will have a much stronger community. Jason, yes, stoic is probably a better word than cold. Yes. Okay. So I I'm not really, you know, too upset about this. I started YouTube a little more than 6 years ago, And by at that time, YouTube was just getting into the was just starting to change into what it is today. YouTube was a lot better before, but I've never been on YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube long enough to know what it used to be, if you get my meaning. It's always been this gradual decline. It's been a slow, gradual decline. It's not all bad. They have done good things. YouTube has gotten a lot better protecting the mental well-being of YouTube creators, believe it or not. And that's a good thing. They have some tools that you can use, which really helps to moderate and so on and so on. So that's a good thing. I won't get into the technical details there, but yeah, Google is actually Alphabet is the owner of Google and YouTube. So, and it's interesting to follow the money. Who's the owner of Alphabet? Who? Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that we in Norway are not able to talk about our emotions. Not at all. What I'm saying is that I don't like this acceptance of just showing emotions, especially the negative emotions, whenever you feel like it. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what's going to happen with YouTube. I think I honestly don't know. It is difficult right now as a YouTube creator. There are YouTube creators out there, larger channels. I know they are, and I can tell you some facts here that actually some of those creators are now saying, maybe not in videos and so on, but I know that they are saying they won't put a lot of time and effort and money into making videos anymore. Not until YouTube has fixed this, if they ever will. Because, and I've done this myself, you can spend like 2 or 3 weeks making a video, filming in different locations, editing like several hours, and then the video bombs, you know. So that's a little bit disheartening, as they say. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about the alternatives. There are lots of misconceptions about that. If I was to stop uploading to YouTube and upload, let's say I went to Rumble, I am on Rumble, but I'm not making a huge point out of that. A few days after I've uploaded on YouTube, I will, on my main channel, I will upload to Rumble normally. I think Rumble has never paid me anything, because what I make on Rumble is not enough for them to pay out any money. We're talking, $1 per video, something like that. So what you're saying basically is that, have you ever considered cutting the income stream from videos completely. No, I'm not going to do that. And it kind of I shouldn't have to explain why. I mean, would you have done that? No. Genevieve, thanks a lot for the donation. I am absolutely going to stay on this platform. So, and by the way, the other channels are censoring as well. They are censoring, not maybe as bad, certainly not as bad, but what you also get there are haters like the people who were the people who was kicked out of YouTube because they couldn't behave themselves. You will find those on the alternative platforms. So it's not so nice, you know. And when I say, just let me clarify this again, when I say it's not so nice, people tend to think that I get them hurt, my feelings get hurt. No, no. I try to read comments, but you know, I can only read a fraction of the comments because there might be thousands of comments on a video, you know. So I don't see those hate comments. But when I say it's not nice, what I mean is it's not so nice for the community. And I should have explained this a long time ago, and I've said it before, but it's kind of important. It's not I I don't see those I don't even see those comments, okay? But it's not so nice because people don't like to see that, you know? And I care about that. I want the comment section to be, you know, helpful, and positive, you know? So, okay. Yes, the really big channels, the people who have millions of subscribers, they seem to get away exactly right. Like Russell Brand, they can say and do more, because I think we all understand that it would cost YouTube a lot of money to kick them out of the platform. So, yeah, I don't even see the hateful comments most often. So, it's more about the community, you know. Yeah. Okay. No, so this is why this is happening, and I'm saying that with I'm saying that as someone who has an experience from the years I've been on YouTube, and other YouTube creators are saying the same. So that's I think I think we can be quite certain about this now. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. Please don't. Um, please don't use words that would get me in trouble here. Okay. It's not necessary to do that. Well, thanks a lot for the nice words there. Uh, I don't know what is okay, not okay to discuss here, but I know that certain words like curse words. Try to not use those if you can. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson are mentioned here. I don't like any of those. Um, okay. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here now. Not, I'm not able to keep track of the chat here, but I'm trying to think if there is something else that could explain this lack of uploads from especially smaller YouTube creators. But I think that at the end of the day, when you see that you're not getting any growth on your channel, you're not getting more views, maybe less, then it takes a strong will to keep doing it. And now people are struggling, and I think a lot of people are trying to, make ends meet. And then you don't want to spend time making YouTube videos for nothing, you know? So it could be that as well. It could be that as well. Horror business, thanks a lot for that awesome donation. Thanks a lot. That's awesome. Um, okay. Yeah, Lucy, the algorithm is, first of all, thanks a lot for saying that, but the the algorithm is far from random. Um, as I said, in my mind, they made a huge mistake and made life more difficult for YouTube creators when they decided to from a subscription-based recommendation to a, I don't know what they're doing, but it doesn't work anymore much, and it's a struggle every time to have videos that get viewed, to make videos that get some views. And on my main channel, I see people are asking for videos on a certain topic and videos of a certain kind when I have just made and uploaded a video like that, which tells me that they don't know that I just uploaded a video like that. They haven't gotten it recommended. And for some reason, very few people manage to click on that bell. You can't do that, Click on, click and kick, but click on the bell and choose all notifications. And at least what YouTube is saying is that if you do that, you will get notified when I upload new videos. But I have the statistics for YouTube creators in general. I am a little bit above average when it comes to how many percentage of my subscribers actually have clicked on the bell and chosen all notifications. But it's not much, you know. I don't know why. I don't know why people don't do that. But most people don't. So, you know, okay. Genevieve, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Um, yeah, and And here's another thing, and this is a little bit difficult to talk about, but there's this thing like misinformation. Okay, when if you make a video and you say this is what's going on and so on and so on, and you need to listen to me, this is what's going on, and if it's wrong, if it leads people astray, that video will be buried. Okay, if the algorithm recognizes that. Sometimes there are real people, actually, human beings, looking at the video, and they will decide if it's misinformation or not. So, okay, misinformation, disinformation, don't know the difference, but you know what I'm talking about. Um, we have seen that coming from governments during the last couple of years, and you can sense I'm being very careful now. So they define what this is the truth, and if you say that, well, look at the research here, they are wrong up here. The governments, they're wrong. I have research, I can prove this. Your video will be called misinformation or disinformation. Okay. But there are, so that's, I just wanted to say that we all know how that works. Okay. But there are also channels. How should I put this? There are channels out there. You have channels in the prepping community, political channels, and so on and so on, that will disagree with the authorities, but what they're saying is wrong. Okay, so they disagree with the authorities, but what they are saying is insane. And I have to say this, I am sorry, but I have seen that on some of these American prepper channels lately. I don't know what's going on there, but it seems like some of those people have lost touch with reality a little bit. Okay. I won't mention any names. I won't give you any examples, but I'm just saying that they've gone a little bit too far down the rabbit hole, some of them. Okay, and if you do that, then don't be surprised if your channel is not growing. And that's not only because it will be hidden in the system, but also because most people won't follow you down that rabbit hole. Okay, it's too far fetched. It's so far out there, you know. And I'm being very careful. I don't want to. I don't know everything, but it's quite obvious that some people have gone too far. Okay. So we need to keep that in mind as well. And I do know of some cases where the prepper channel, or there are a couple I can think of right now who have, I'm followed them, and they were moving further and further out into the absurd, and I was thinking to myself, it's only a matter of time before they are in YouTube jail, you know. And then they are, and then they complain, and then their friends, other YouTube creators, complain, and so on and so on, you know. And yeah, I think it's okay to keep that in mind as well. Okay. Yeah, and another thing Odin's man mentioned here, um, makes me think of another thing that okay, so if you use a lot of material that is not yours, YouTube will recognize that and ban you. I'm talking to YouTube creators now. If every single thumbnail is made out of a photo taken by someone else, a copyrighted photo, it will get you in trouble, and it should, because it's theft. People are talking about fair use. Well, there's a definition for that. Okay. So you can't just say, oh, it's fair use, no matter what. Okay. Personally, it's as someone now, I don't want to go there, but it's like there are some good reasons why people get thrown in YouTube jail, actually, why videos get taken down. So as well, just wanted to mention that. So we need to keep two thoughts in the same. Keep our no. What's the saying? There's a Norwegian saying. I can't translate it, but you know what I'm saying here. Um, uh, okay. Yeah, I will bring you a change. You're mentioning two channels. It got censored because of the word there. So but I will read it. You're mentioning Alaska Prepper and Preppreneurs One. So yeah, actually, Alaska Prepper, I think, is in YouTube jail. I wasn't talking about him, by the way. Preppreneurs One. Has he done shout outs for me? That's wonderful. Um, okay. So the channels I'm talking about here they tend to be a little bit aggressive. Okay, that's what I'm referring to. So when you combine that with proper conspiracy theories, okay, it's not a good combination. It's not healthy for anyone, you know. And you can see some of that here and there. So, okay. But again, mostly what seems to be happening is that YouTube is making it so difficult for small channels to break through. And then you see there's a niche on YouTube about how to make it big on YouTube. and and I've learned a little bit from those videos, and I watched several of those videos. But when they mention channels that blow up, and get millions of views, the channels that they are referring to are always stupid channels, if you ask me. Mr. Beast videos, and there's a boy who trades penny into no, what's it called, pence into a dollar, and he managed to buy a house. Oh, it's completely real, not fake at all, and all that. It's always videos like that with a very that you could watch without thinking, if you get my meaning. It's always like that. Um, mm, yeah. Um, yeah, the word SHYT will be censored here. It's just how it works. So if you want your comment to show, it's you need to avoid that word. It's just how it is. Okay. Yeah. I don't, Jonathan. I don't think it's necessarily, to distract us. I don't think there's a grand plan that we should watch the stuff that distracts us. Well, there certainly are people who want that, but I think they're all about the views, and they push this to. It's a little bit the same as TV. It's We have a TV, yes, because I don't decide anything in this house, so we have a TV. If it was up to me, we wouldn't have a TV, but it's nonsensical, and it's most of the time it's just nonsense on TV. It's the same. YouTube is becoming like that. Um, and also, there are a lot of stupid people around, and they never underestimate the stupidity of the of the ape with long legs. That's us, you know. Um, and that's why they are pushing these videos with no real that won't give you any value, you know. And they get millions of views, like the people, two guys with their bare hands building a swimming pool in the jungle. It's not fake at all. Yeah. um and when you search for, let's say I want to learn how to make, let's say if I want to watch a video uh, using hazel to do the hand drill method of making fire. Okay, that's quite specific. If you search for that, you will get recommended videos of those guys making a jungle swimming pool with their bare hands, and it's all fake. Or these girls in their blonde underwear. Um, no, it's not blonde. What's it called? Well, you know, uh, in their underwear only for some reason in the jungle making some bushcraft stuff, and it's all fake as well. Why? I don't want to see that. Never clicked on any in a such thumbnail. And I used to think YouTube was broken. It's not broken. This is how it's supposed to work. So, yeah, Martin. Yeah, I it's pretty girls doing bushcraft. Wonderful, but I wouldn't watch it because of the look of the girl. Um, I'm talking about these fake videos. Um, yeah. So it's just No, they're not shorts. Actually, they are. That's underwear. Yeah. Um, actually, yeah. Maybe it's because YouTube knows how old I am, and they think that I'm therefore a dirty old man. That's why they recommend videos like that um, to me. Uh, okay, Jonathan, thanks a lot. Welcome as a member to the channel. You will get access to the members only live streams here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm just reading some comments. Yeah. Okay. Um, so, um, Independent Many United says it's refreshing to hear this male perspective so openly shared. Well, I don't know. I'm. It's like I'm. It's I'm human, you know. I guess I guess I stop a little bit when I see thumbnails like that. But it's like I'm trying to give you an example of how YouTube is now not working properly, and if you search for bushcraft, you will get videos like that recommended, and those videos they have I don't know, millions of views. You know. Um, okay. So we'll see how it goes. I kind of miss the videos on those channels I used to watch. I think it's kind of sad that they are not uploading anymore. Um, and Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You know, I don't blame them. You know, if it's just an uphill struggle all the time, then I don't blame them. You know, so uh, okay, a question here. Let's see. I didn't see that comment. I'll try to scroll up. Yeah, I can't get into that now. That's too much right now, and I'm going to end this live stream now. Okay. Will, I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm just finishing this live stream now. I have Martin. I have a garden and showers. Well, there is this thing with privacy. I could film it, you know, of course, but without showing too much. But and a video like that, you know what would happen if I did that? Not many people are interested in that. Um, and when I get a video that performs poorly, that means it gets few views. It can take weeks for the channel to recover from that. I'm talking about the main channel now. It could take weeks. YouTube denies that They say that it doesn't matter if you have a video that performs poorly. It won't punish you in the time after you uploaded that video. But that's not true. That's what I've been observing. So I need to think twice, 3 times even, on which videos to upload on my main channel. It really matters, you know. So, okay. Yeah. I'm going. I need to finish the live stream now. We could talk a lot about this, I guess. And some would say, "Oh, you're complaining." I don't care. If I want to complain, I will complain. I don't care. I've noticed that a couple of other YouTubers, they were making videos about this, and they were so sorry. They were saying that, "Oh, I'm sorry if I come across as someone who complains," and so on and so on. Well, you shouldn't say sorry. You know, if it's all rubbish, if it's all what YouTube is doing, just say it like it is. Don't apologize. You know. And I think that if you have subscribers who can't stand listening to you saying it how it is, then they shouldn't be subscribers, you know. If they can't even do that, if you have made videos for weeks and months and years, and then in one video you say something like, you know, it's hard, and if they can't tolerate that, I think they shouldn't be subscribers, you know. And some people will then unsubscribe and they will leave a comment. You are moaning and so on and so on. That's what they say. um I don't care. I don't care if that's what some people think. I don't care. So, okay, that's all for now. We'll talk later. Bye.